I do this for my culture, penny nickels in the sofa, mommy watching Oprah, daddy in the kitchen with the soda.
Okay, it's Wood Model for Toys, it's not 3, buddy.
Welcome back. It's Will Model for Toys, WM4T.TV. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. I'm on camera. It's Will Model for Toys, ladies and gentlemen. WM4T.TV, Jordon'S World, Mr. WM4T. No, I'm messing it up. But it doesn't matter. You're in Jordon'S World, ladies and gentlemen. You made it. Yes. Episode 10. I thought it would be a really good idea to get on camera, start getting this thing going. I know I have to be on camera eventually, so let's end this whole first season of Jordon'S World in high standard. Which that means gotta step outside of the box, gotta get on camera. I really do drink water. My voice goes out all the time. And if you've been following me for this entire time, from episode 1 with Frank and the Hot Dogs, pause. If you've been around episode 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 from the last one, man, I'm moving, people. I'm moving 10 episodes in a month. I say it every 4 days. I've been like every 6. Or every 5 or every 3, whatever. If you've been paying attention on the podcast apps, you've been getting them first. Before I put them on YouTube, I put them there just for the people who are really like staying in tune with what I'm doing. I also forgot at willmodelfortoys.com, if you don't have any platform to listen to these podcasts, you can go to Will Model for Toys. There's a thing on there where it says podcast. You go there, you'll be able to see all the interviews, all the podcasts by myself. Also going to have some other podcasts I'm going to be adding to it. I know the intro for this one is long. I just want to make sure I get all this stuff off. It's crazy, man. I'm on camera. This shit is wild. But, what was I going to say? I don't know. But make sure you're following the Instagram. Make sure you're following the website. I'm going to start getting on that website. I have all the access to it. I just, for whatever reason, don't like going on there. It's a little tedious. But where we at? What else happened? I was on a podcast. Oh, man, it was great. Shout out to my boy Brett. Got to check out his podcast. He had me on there. He interviewed me in my first interview. It was crazy. He asked me all the questions. Not really, I'm joking, but it was a really good interview. My voice feels like it's cracking already, but really good interview. I gave him everything. I told him about the podcast. He was really like fascinated with it, which is cool because I never get the feedback. Nobody ever comments anything. I just see the views and it's like, all right, people are paying attention, but I don't really know. But it's cool. I know eventually you will because it's going to get popular. I have a feeling. I think this is one of those ones. I'm awkwardly going to move with my hands and stuff like that and talk. This is how I talk when you guys aren't really looking and you're just listening. Now that that's over, let's get to the meat and potatoes of why you're here. If this is your first time listening, stop what you're doing. Go all the way back to number 5. If this is your first time listening, go to number 5. That's when we really start getting into things, and you get the blueprint, you get the number thing. Because I'm going to say all these things in this final one of this season-ish. Not that I'm going to stop with the topics. I just want to kind of like, you know, have 10. I'm on camera. We're doing it. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, with that being said, if you've been here from the beginning, if you started from 5 and went back, if you've caught up all the way to this point, there's a chance you may not have any friends anymore. And if you do, you have a few. You have a few. But you looked at them crazy. You look at them differently now. You still don't know who is going to get your kids. Still didn't get any answer for that. What friend of yours is getting your kids? If something was to happen to you. Thought I forgot. Nope. Sorry. And we're still not microwaving hot dogs. For all you nasty women out there. And men, I know. It takes 2 to tango. 2 to tango. So, now that the introduction's all out of the way, man, my hairline is crazy. These videos will be in black and white. I just like black and white, so just get used to it. Let me preface this with, you're going to have to, what is it? Let's go with, gotcha. This is that episode where everything hopefully makes sense. This is the episode where I try to bring everything together so you can understand not only deep, dark secrets and expressing yourself and laying out a blueprint and making sure you have the right people around you. This is the episode I bring all that together. Not only that, I bring it together, but by telling you about myself and how I kind of got through these things. So I think I left off on episode 9 about being selfish, destroying a party, DJ house party. I'm there. And then it had me thinking. Enablers, construction workers, we talked about it all. But where does it start? We have our friends, we have our family, and those are our go-to enablers. But forget friends. You have to get those friends after building your own blueprint, learning about yourself, and then you start adding people on. Obviously, when you're a kid, everybody's your best friend, so it isn't really the same. But as you get older, you're literally picking the friends that you want. This is all, sorry. See, you guys get to see this stuff on my phone, but you get to see, damn it, I forgot my phone, man. All right, cool. Friends, you know what you want because you're older, boom. But that all stems from going back to your parents. Yes, I'm sorry. This is going to pain me to do. For all of you out there that love your parents and you love all that stuff, great. I think you should walk away. This isn't the one for you. Nope. This is where you have, if you don't have kids, this is for you. This gives you we're going to put everything in perspective. Boom. Let's hit them with a story. My dad, I know you kept hearing me in a few episodes mention what my dad told me. Why is that? Why do I say that stuff? I say it jokingly, but it's kind of like serious too. Because when I think about things that my dad told me, scratch that. Let's go to the beginning. Enablers. Parents are first. From everything that we've talked about, let's then apply that to our parents. What did they do with their friends, their enablers? What decisions did they make that was better for me and enabled me for the good? I'm not going to say, sorry mom, I'm not going to say that my mom wasn't good. I'm not going to say that my dad wasn't good. But for what I needed, thinking about it now, for my blueprint, I needed people to be there. Sorry, Pops, you weren't there like that. For all you weekend daddies, it ain't enough. I'm telling you, it isn't enough. I'm trying to make sure I know my head's going to get chopped off because I didn't set this up right, but it starts there. Time. More kids need time than they need good times. Yeah, we can go to Marine World and Six Flags and Disneyland, but I don't know how to wipe my ass. Are you there to teach me how to wipe my ass? Probably not. And if I was to think about your underwear, if you don't take those things, I'm not going to say he didn't teach me anything. I'm just saying weekend dads, that ain't enough. I'm sorry. These kids need you to be right there. I don't know too much about my dad's family and how he was raised, but I could argue that if he didn't have his dad in his life, making sure we're recording, if he didn't have his dad in his life, why wouldn't he make that change when I'm born? Back to the blueprint. If you know something, scratch that, your blueprint. If you know you don't like certain things, the living room to be small, you know you don't like the living room to be small. You feel everybody's living room should be a certain size in your blueprint, in your world, right? Cool. Then why doesn't that apply to everybody when even if it's against what you want to do? Boom. I don't know, but this is going to be all over the place, but I'm going to try to bring all this shit together. I don't know what my dad went through, but I could say my dad is an engineer. I could say that. He's a fucking engineer. I know I went from baby to this, but my dad is an engineer. I'm 32 years old. Guess when I found that out? 27. Think of everything we've talked about. I didn't learn my dad was an engineer, and I don't even know if that's what he said. But he's an engineer. I need to get the Will Model for Toys mugs. I'll write that down. What does that mean? My dad is an engineer. I've had retail jobs my entire life. Nothing to go off of. Nothing to inspire me. I'm not enabled knowing that I don't even have a male figure to look up to. No. I can look off of, I can hope that I'm smart enough to say I'm not going to do this and I'm going to do that. But I have to, on my own, because I'm not being taught this, come up with these thoughts on my own. If, pretend I'm gangster. I'm gangster, right? If I have a son and my son isn't gangster and I put him in gangster situations, he's expected to fail because that's not what was meant for him. Based on my life and the decisions that I made as far as parenting is concerned, I've learned my lesson. Enabler. Yeah, my dad probably doesn't want to talk to me and tell me things because he knows I'm not doing anything. But why am I not doing anything? You wasn't there to enable. Oh, I know what you're thinking. Hey, well, him and your mom probably had problems. True. Guess what? Me and my baby mom had problems. It ain't about us. It's about our kid. It's about the kid. You have to not once. Again, you have to take yourself out. Ace and paid in full. There was no way he was supposed to be in a black sob on gold BBSs around people he's not supposed to be around. But based on his friend being who his friend is, enabled him to then be in that situation. He didn't think, hey, all these people got money around me, I can't be me. He said, I'm going to still ride for my team, despite how I look, despite how stupid or foolish I seem. Word through the grapevine, my dad was on drugs at one point. I get it. You don't want to face your kid. You're on drugs. I get it. I wouldn't want to see, if I'm on dope, I'm on crack, whatever, hey, I don't want to see anybody. But then, with all that being said, it was like a new revelation for me. I realized with the story with the DJ, I'm going to be all over the place for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Please stay with me. I told you the world had to stop. The world had to literally stop because my world stopped. To imagine you having fun at the expense of my happiness. No. But did I know that then? Did I know every time I said, hey, my dad, I ain't tripping about my dad, I ain't tripping about my dad? Did I know deep down the fact that if we did the weekend thing from, I'm going to make the dates up because I was young. Let's go from 5 to 12. Let's do 5 to 12 every other weekend. Yeah. Every other weekend. I don't know too much. We don't talk. The things that we're doing, it's a distraction from what I really need. So we go to Disney World. This is amazing. I still don't know how to wipe my ass, but hey, Disney World is fun. In his mind, I'm assuming he thought this would make up for whatever. Cool. And then we have, again, I said, I think 5 to 12. And then it was like gaps in between. Middle school was crazy for me. Middle school, boom, about to move to Sacramento. We live in the same city, San Francisco. We live in the same city. I'm going to be all over the place. Work with me. Jordon'S World, shit. I cuss. My mom doesn't like it, but I'm going to keep doing it because it's funny. But 14, bam, on my birthday, about to move out to Sacramento, doing a thing. He's talking to me about things that I don't know, that don't apply to me. You ever did something when you were younger and it was around an older person? Let's say like a grandma. Let's just do grandma because old. And you played baseball, Little League, 2 years. Let's just say that. You 32 now. Hey, you know, Jody, if you just hold it just like this. Sorry, Grams, I don't do that. But the problem is, you're so stuck on whatever it was years ago. But can I blame you? Because you're not around. Enabled. Dad, I don't know how to wipe my ass. Do you know that? No. Do I know what deodorant is? No. Do I know why I have pubic hairs? No. You're not talking to me about this stuff. So I'm then learning from other men, other enablers, who could be telling me the wrong thing. Hey, Jordan, you know you gotta wipe your ass with your hands and then wipe it on your clothes. I could have did that. I'm not stupid, but if I was stupid, guess what? Walking around with doo-doo clothes. Cool. But at 14, we walked away. From 14 to damn near 27. What have I learned? What am I doing in my life? Solely from parents enabled me to be in this situation. Was my mom the best in the whole entire world? Absolutely not. But was she the best thing for what I needed with the lack of what I didn't get? A fucking plus. Though I had bad grades, I still went to school every day. The one time I did cut school, she caught me on some shit on, I'm gonna pick you up from school early. divine intervention, enablers. She wanted me to be happy. But my selfish needs said, no, I'm not going to school. So my mom did what she could do based on the lack of over here. At the same time, I'm not getting 100% of her tools and resources. If she has a hammer, scratch that. If she has a screwdriver, and in my life I need a hammer, she doesn't have a hammer. My mom does not have the hammer. So what does she do? Because she needs to help me build my blueprint. But for this job, Mom, I need a hammer. What does Mom say? What every mom, I believe, should say. I may not have a hammer, but I'm going to flip this fucking screwdriver upside down and I'm going to beat the fucking screw in until we get it together. She didn't sit back and say, well, Jordan, you need this. I can't provide that. She didn't say, I'm going to put this other man in your life, this construction worker who may be harmful to your life or good. She didn't put these men in my life for that. Women, just saying, don't put these random men in your kid's life. If you're playing hide and seek with their dad, play hide and seek with everyone else. Give them the raw and uncut of the dad. My mom said, you'll figure it out one day. I just want to see daddy. Yeah, alright. She never badmouthed him. But I tell you what she did know. She knew it would be a whole lot harder. She knew it would be a whole lot harder not knowing how I would deal with disappointment. Everything she's worked for. She's been beaten with the upside down fucking screwdriver for 14 years. So I was 14. 13 years when I saw my dad again. For 27. So we got you using all the tools the improper way to better me so I don't go to jail. So I don't waste my life away doing things that won't benefit me and or put you in a situation. Enablers. My mom didn't tell me, oh, you're in trouble for this, whoop, whoop, whoop. She let me know, hey, what you did was kind of crazy. You know, I don't like what you did, bam. Not to say that I was never on punishment, but she let me think about it. Hey, man, I'm doing what I could do. If this upside down screwdriver isn't working, then you being who you are going to have to figure it out. Hey, when you get the box from retail store and you have all these pieces, it may work if you forgot a few screws or washers. Yes, it may work. It may sit in the corner, be sturdy for years on end. But we still know that a few pieces were missing. Let that marinate. So, back to the blueprint. I wasn't mad that I thought they were teasing and joking on me. This is the DJ shit. I wasn't mad about that. No. It's easy for me to bring up the keloids. The go-tos. We have our go-tos that everybody understands. Everybody's going to have a soft spot for. I have to think. I'm not worried about fat people joking on me. No offense to fat people. I'm not offended from skinny people. I'm not offended at all. Then what's the problem? Deep, dark secrets. Unexplainable actions. I shut down a whole party The party's over. My selfish needs. Why did I do it? I can tell you now. Oh, I can tell you. Yes. You want to know. You want to know what made me stop a party. I'll tell you. I didn't know it until yesterday. Up until yesterday. Today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday the 18th. This is all live, fresh, and uncut. I had to sit back and wonder what eats me away. Because the DJ sounded crazy. My mom laughed at it. She said, I remember when it happened. It was wild. And I said, you were right. And I had to think. I went to the park and I sat down and I said, what's going on? Making sure I'm in focus. What's going on? What am I doing? What I had to make sure again, I don't know what's wrong. But what am I doing? Were you really mad about that? Because if I explain it, then it sounds good because I talk about the keyboards. Boom. Nah, that ain't it. I saw my dad every weekend. And it may not have been every weekend. I don't know. I'm just trying to, put it together. I don't know what we're talking about.
Hey, I can see this on camera. Bingo. I don't know. I don't want to go back and replay it. Let me think. Saw him for the weekend. Gonna have to play it back.
Bingo. There we go. I'm going to cut this part. I'm going to fast forward through it so it's not heck long. Bingo. I saw him for the weekend. Every other weekend, whatever. Cool. What the fuck were you doing the whole entire week? Oh, I asked myself that yesterday and it dawned on me. The world has to stop. I wasn't mad that they were partying. I was mad that my dad was able to continue living his life. Yes, he was able to live his life the entire time I was in Sacramento. To the time to where my wife did a whole search. We found him, and then I started finding out information. The information that he had. His ability to enable me to be better than what I was. Could I be better than who I am today? Of course. Is it the end of the world today? No. But we have to look at what it is. If my job at best was retail, and my dad is an engineer, you arguably make this much money. I arguably make this much money. You have the tools to bring me where you are. One would think you being my father would be the first thing you do. But what? My father ignored whatever his father didn't teach him. Held on to that information. Only son, I give you nothing. I give you nothing. Boom. I'm not mad about the party. You, as a man, I'm a man now. You could be away from me all week and it doesn't bother you? How do you get off drugs after I'm born? I don't know. How do you do that? Get better? And when you're able to do better, you still do nothing. You want to know why? Because you never cared from the beginning. You cared about you. You're so damaged on your life, you've ended up being one of the most selfish people in the world. What could you tell me at 27? I got 3 kids. Back to you old motherfuckers on some old shit. You want to teach me about condoms. I'm banging out raw, bruh. Ain't really too much you can tell me at 27. Help me get a job. I can see you got a house, you got cars, yeah, we go to Chuck E. Cheese, you blow 130. My kids have never seen so much money spent at Chuck's. He shitted on me. Get him some soda pop. My kids only know water with a lemon in it. That's good. Cool. That's my deep, dark secret this entire time. So, let's bring it all together. My dad was arguably, as a man, in my eyes, arguably a 4 or a 3. Because he did the weekend thing. Not too many tangibles given. Cool. I give you a 4 or a 3, right? Arguably, his dad was a 5 or a 6. I don't know, but this is just me assuming. I don't know any information, but it's safe to assume his dad was maybe a 5 or a 6, and or his friends were a 5 or a 6 or 4 or 3. Back to the enablers and construction workers. If you have friends, stop right here. You don't want this one. We're going now to the fucking enablers. Yes, you motherfuckers that sit around and you watch this shit. I know he isn't taking care of his kid, but until I have to take care of his kid, now I want to make sure he takes care of his kid? What the fuck? Tell him from the rip, you're about to have a kid, it's your responsibility. But no, what do? You encourage your friends to go over here, to do this, to do that. And you look on the gram and all you see is his baby mom in the picture. Where's the dad at? Oh, Easter, Christmas. Oh, look at how crazy this shit is. My dad didn't celebrate any of that shit. Imagine that. How the fuck did he give any impression on me? We don't celebrate Easter, Christmas, birthdays, none of this shit. I see you on the weekend, I'm folding my stepmom drawers. Drawers is big. What is these red things? My mom never let me fold her underwear. But my dad didn't know that. He didn't know her blueprint. So guess what? I'm folding stepmom drawers. Not supposed to be doing that, but he didn't know. And I blame the stepmom. What are you doing letting somebody else's kid fold your drawers? Enablers. All y'all lose. And listen, look, here we go. Fuck it. Everybody's to blame. I fought all of you. If you sat around and you allowed it to happen. We let our friends, family, strangers, we let everybody do the stupid shit until it affects us. Yeah, we can laugh, pull our phone out, look at that homeless man rubbing his ass on that car. Are you doing that when it's happening on your car? Probably not. We need to stop okaying shit because it ain't happening to us. If it's not okay over here, it isn't okay over there. Period. I'm not listening to anyone who isn't living what they say. Period. Hey, you know what, son? You need to be in your kid's life. You didn't say that to me, Dad, did you? Should I even call him Dad? How much time do you need to have to earn a happy Father's Day or a happy Mother's Day? Why the fuck do you people keep enabling these bad fathers and these bad mothers? Because guess what? They're going to grow up to enable the same dumb shit. Friends, you're letting your friends do stupid shit. Oh, well, they got a family. Oh, she is kind of thick now. Yeah, but she still talks to you stupid in front of your friends. She's still boiling your fucking hot dogs. Microwaving your hot dogs. We have to start treating things as if they're already here. Back to the Rufio and Peter Pan reference. In the movie Hook, just so you guys can get it. This shit is crazy. In the movie Hook, let me drink some water. In the movie Hook, all these kids were sitting down at the table. They were eating nothing. Literally nothing. Starving. These are lost boys. Ain't no food. Ain't no food. Peter, he's 45 years old. He's sitting around. What are they doing? They're not eating anything. Then he's like, all right, the jig is up. Hey, man, what are you guys doing? And you gotta imagine, Peter. You gotta imagine. They were living it all the way through despite their hungry stomachs. I could imagine before Peter turned the food into food, they've been hungry for years, which is unexplainable how they had the fat kid. No offense to fat, I just said it is what it is. This is where you leave, and it's cool. But cool, they went all the way with it until Peter came, they got food. We gotta treat things as if they're already there. If I could go and see a homeless woman or man treat another homeless man or woman like a king or queen, and they're homeless, and I gotta go home damn near, I'm fighting like a peasant. Something's wrong with that. I can tell you, selfishly enough, I don't want to treat you how I believe you deserve to be felt and treated, because it makes me vulnerable. Yes. Guys, this shit is about to go to the next level. Please tell me the difference. Guys, I'm going to try to be as clean as I could. For the kids listening, I'm going to try to clean this up. Please tell me, men, women, the price of a cookie. I just want to know. Why is the cookie that Floyd Mayweather gets different than what Frank gets? And then you say, well, the money. Of course. Of course. You don't have the money. But then we have the homeless man, the homeless woman getting treated how they're treated. So is it the money? No, it's the opportunity. You have to behave a certain type of way to get into a certain room or whatever. When you go on a job interview, you wear your best things, you shave, you got your hair up, your girls, you got the business suit, all that shit. You dress for the occasion. Use that same ideology for everything you do. If you dress a certain type of way, you'll get, depending on your skill set and all that, you'll get the job based off of appearance and what you're able to provide. If you don't use that same ideology for someone's feelings or the preparation of food or anything like that, if you take shortcuts over here, are you going to get the job? Probably not. Then we have the 6-month project turns into a year. if you have a friend, guys, this shit is about to get crazy. If you have a friend that has a problem, no, here we go. If you have a friend, and that friend has a friend that always has a problem, and then your friend always tells you about that friend, of the friend of the friend. There we go. Let's do it like that. Cool. Your friend, and then your friend always talks about Frank. Well, why are you friends with Frank? Because I tell you what, Frank is ruining our friendship. Our hour that we have together is now wasted talking about Frank's problems. So guess what? Now Frank's problems are indirectly now my problems. Because what I wanted to get off, you couldn't wait to tell me what was going on with Frank. Or if, hey, it's time to go out to eat, but so-and-so needs a ride because they ain't had a car, now I have to wait to eat. Are your friends helping your situation or creating problems for you in your situations? Here we go. We're going to keep going. Are your friends telling you you're stupid? Are your friends telling you you're stupid? If nobody says, hey, Jordan, you shouldn't be joking. You got bubble gum on the side of your mouth. Cool. I'm going to keep getting my jokes off until somebody says, hey, man, you got bubble gum on the side of your mouth. Cool. Hey, what? Did you forget something? Hey, when you was doing the charcoal mask, did you leave a chunk? Nah, somebody should say, hey, Jordan, hey, you know what? If I was you, I'd kind of wait until boom, boom, boom. No, nobody wants to say wait until boom, boom, boom. Then back to the paid in full references in that movie. Paper bag games. They're sitting down at the table, boom. Mitch like, hey, he take a shot, bam. Cam like, hey, you want to bet you 5,000? Boom. Bet 5,000, Mitch make the shot. Cam give up the money. Something's going on outside. I'm just looking. All right, cool. Cam give up the money. He say, hey, let's bet it back. Boom, bet it back. Mitch misses the shot. He don't have the money. What'd he do? Ace, let me get some money. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I owe him 10. Bam. He gave him 5. He said, I'm not paying for your paper bag games. Why do I have to be $10,000 short based on your poor decisions? On jokes, on the for funs. I shouldn't have to experience any of those things because you know what I like and what I don't like. Back to the blueprint. Back to the blueprint. If we all go to the club and you my man, but you bring Frank don't know how to handle his liquor, we all gotta fight for Frank? That's not my friend. I'm doing it off the strength of you. Now, boom, I get shot in the face. What you do? You eating that? You shouldn't have had me there from the rip with Frank, because you know it don't mesh, but you also know y'all don't mesh. But based on your deep down insecurities, you realize you're a 5, or you realize you were a 4 and finally got an 8 with 12 kids. So you want to go live it up at the club. Enabling power that you're not supposed to have. And if you are supposed to have it, use it for good. Enjoy your 8 with the 12 kids. You don't need more 8s with 12 kids. That's what we don't realize. Fuck, man. You gotta get it. If you're a 4 that gets an 8 with 12 kids, you're only gonna get a 7 or 8 that's in the same situation. Period. If I look and say, who's the lucky one? Her or him or him or him or her and her. If I don't say, oh, they complement each other. We judge people. That's what we do. What would we say? Nothing new. I guess I do it. Fuck it. Cool. But the enablers, our friends, so we think. Our parents, so we think. You can't help me. Once the space of growth is gone that you were supposed to give me, it's gone. We can never build on that. You know what I'm saying? The master bedroom is this size. I've already had all of these people help me build this. You're gonna help with the paint? No. Save your painting skills because the hard part is already done. I'm okay if I don't paint that well. I don't build well either, and you weren't concerned with that. So you're thinking, okay, bam, 27, you're a man. Did you express any of these things to say, hey, whoop, whoop, whoop? Yeah. 27, I'm like a sponge. I don't know what's going on anymore. Making sure I'm still recording. I'm like a sponge at this point in my life. I'm learning so many different things. My dad is back in my life. Great feeling, man. The kids go around him. I'm thinking it's going to be, now there's no, you and my mom problem. If there's a problem, I don't know. Cool. If it is, that's no longer a problem. I'm a man. I want to be around you. I want to talk to you. As a man now. Did you think it happened? Come on. Come on. Drink some water. Nope. Let down. Pew. Pew. Yeah. He didn't know the blueprint. He didn't know that you can't talk to me about this old ass shit. I'm 27. You still talking about the birds and the bees? You gotta go back to just jacking off. You back to the tent. You wanna help build this? You got 3 sticks and a blanket. Make a fucking tent with me first. And then I'll give you, alright, I'ma let you move the concrete over here. I want to see what you could do with this shit. Alright, cool. At 14, you didn't get it. You still have to go to level 1 first before you get to King Koopa. That doesn't change. Without level 1, you don't go to level 3. Sorry. It does not work. Cool. Let's bring up the double down. Okay? On stupid, I don't argue. Cool. At 14, on my birthday, crazy. We talk. You know I'm about to move in a month. Cool. Everything is good. So I thought. You didn't take any initiative to communicate. You didn't take any initiative to take us back to Disney World. All the highlight moments. All that shit dead. Cool. I'll give you a second chance. I'm going to make myself vulnerable for the second time. Making sure we're good. For the second time with you. I'm going to say completely, I'm aware of what you could do. But you didn't know. So now I'm going to bring that to your attention and see what you do. Boom. We go out to eat. I didn't even catch this either, though. I didn't even catch this, man. We go out to eat. First time. I'm excited. I'm like, we played chess at his house. He had a nice house. 4 bedrooms. It was nice. Big TV. I was like, shit. Nice. Inspiring. A little too late, but inspiring. 27. 27, 28, 26. One of them ages, whatever, cool. Bam. I was like, damn. If if he has this, like I would have probably got the, man, I gotta know how he did it. I gotta know. I have to know, how did he get to this point in his life, what he went through. Again, I'm listening to interviews of people, I'm being inspired. Everybody's creating things at this time. So I'm just soaking all this information in. Bam, who better to give me all the information I've been yearning for my entire life than my father? The only enabler that I believe I would have listened to outside of my uncle. My uncle was like dad to me, as far as the monumental thoughts and things that I use today. It's my uncle. I'm now going to give you, because the time that you were gone, he filled that void. You feel me? So I'm still going to give you that chance, because I know if he was able to do all of this, and that's just my uncle, you have to give me way more. I'm your son. Bam, we get to the table. Dad, it's been 13 years. You know, like, what have you been doing, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is, like, my heart's pounding. I'm like, shit, yeah, this is crazy. Like, this is my dad. He looks like me a little bit. I think I look better, but it's like, cool, man, this is Pops. So tell me, man, like, you know, what you been up to? Like, what's been going on in your life? Like, we haven't seen each other, you know, like, my son is here, like, you know what I mean? Like, what are we doing? And he was like, yeah, you know, I didn't catch this part of the conversation. If I would have caught it in the moment, I would have had to leave, because I'm slowly getting to know myself. I'm getting information, and I feel like if you're not ready, I have to look and make sure I'm still good. But, like, if I would have heard that, I don't know why I missed it, whatever, cool. My sister heard it, whatever. I don't really want to, you know, put other people, but cool. My sister heard it, it's good. She told me, I said, 13 years. We have nothing to talk about? You don't want to tell me nothing? Anything? He said, you know what? I didn't even tell y'all what he said. Yeah, I forgot. He go, see, joking. He go, this is what she said, he said. I don't know about black, I don't know what happened. He go, well, you know, whatever happened in those years, it happened. I don't really want to talk about any of that stuff. All right, cool. No problem. Then don't talk to me about nothing. Nothing. I know what you're saying. Why didn't you just tell him how you felt? All that. I don't know how to do it. How? You're asking me something I didn't click to do until, and I'm knowing. I don't know how to express myself to a man I've never talked to about nothing. No. Missed opportunity. Not somebody I want to talk to. So we go back to the DJ thing and the music. In that moment, there was nothing I needed to hear from him. I've sat for 1 hour, 4 days of brainstorming. And look what happened to his life. No, nothing had, nobody died in the show, but the party had to stop, right? My dad's been gone arguably for 13 years. He told me he didn't want to talk. What makes you think I go out my way for anybody? After that, it's over. If you don't want to talk to me, I don't want to talk to you. And if you think at any moment I'm going to muster up the courage to talk to you about anything, and I haven't dug deep down in my soul to talk to my daddy, somebody I want to express feelings to, fuck out of here. Ain't gonna happen. That's the deep, dark secret. That's what gets you going. That's what explains it all. My selfishness, my insecurities, the jokes, being laughed at, not being taken serious. I can't wait to go deeper into all of that stuff. But I'm only as good as the people I'm around. I'm trying to make sure I'm still recording because I can't see the fucking time. Alright, I don't know where we're at, but I think we're at an hour. But the enablers, the construction workers, everybody has to work together. If everybody does not work together, you will have a flawed blueprint for yourself and your own personal happiness. My blueprint is only for my own personal happiness. I take the blueprint to you. You say, I don't know what that was. I take the blueprint to you. You say, hey, based on what you have, for my foundation, your blueprint won't work. If we're able to say that shit from the beginning, I won't plan to put a room over here. Put a room over there. If you didn't help me build the room over here, build the room over there, you don't get to go in the room. Period. If you don't help me, I want nothing from you. I don't want to help you in what you have to do. Selfishly enough, that's how I used to think. But my main goal is peace of mind. I only argue with you and you only argue with me if I don't follow your blueprint or you don't follow my blueprint. But if I say, you know what, I may not be able to have a big living room. I may not be able to have the 2-car garage. But I will take an extra bathroom. I will take a bigger backyard. Not saying settling. What I'm saying is understanding your foundation. Period. It's geography, ladies and gentlemen. If the climate over here is this, then you have to prepare for that type of weather, climate, region, all that shit. So before we even think about our blueprint as far as expressing it to others, we must know our blueprint. And at the end of the day, what used to be a problem for me as far as shutting the world down and not coming into grips that the world does not revolve around me. Life goes on. People move on. My feelings are my feelings. To someone else could be considered a paper bag game, to where they're gonna help me a little. You owe 10, I'll give you 5, but I won't contribute all the way to your stupidity. Whereas what I'm asking is, don't be around stupid people. Won't have to pay for paper bag games. Time and time again, we hold on to people's history. Hold on, guys. Sorry, I'm gonna keep all of this. I'm just trying to, my wife. Gotta take Jackson to practice. Alright. Boom. So, until, I forgot what I was talking about. I think and now that I realize that the world doesn't revolve around me, I have to act and respond according to my blueprint. regardless of how anyone sees it. If it looks crazy, cool. I'm alright with that. I think certain things are crazy as well. But until it affects my blueprint, I'm gonna let you do your thing. I'm an enabler too. Sometimes for good, sometimes for bad. If what it is I feel isn't gonna affect me, I'll let you do your thing. I'll let you stumble to come back. But I won't let you stumble and then you come back and you stumble and you come back and you stumble. I want nothing to do with it. Nothing. It's either my way or I don't want anything to do with it. And that's just personal things that I may have to get over. Selfishly enough, that's just how I am. I know I can't run through this spiky field. Then why would I put myself in a position to run through a spiky field and complain about it later? No, if I don't like doing something, I'm not doing it. Period. If you don't like doing something, stop doing it. You don't like going to your in-laws. You don't like going outside watching your kid miss heck of goals in soccer. None of this is me. I know what y'all go through. Y'all go to these men, y'all be at baby showers looking crazy. It's 92 women. Y'all ain't supposed to be there. We are going to get to some unwritten rules, man, in season 2-ish. This is just episode 10, though. But going back to everything I said, it really just boils down to, it boils down to how you value people and the people in your life. For instance, if you paid a certain amount of money for a designer purse, the same one that you get at Ross, you treat completely different, right? Try approaching situations as always not having anything. You still have the designer. You still have Ross. If you had nothing, would it matter which one you got? You're only going to get a little of something until you know how to take care of it. And then you get the bigger things. I used to spend money left and right as soon as I get it. Broke is a joke. Broke. Super broke. Hey, I'm talking so much broke. Shit, I thought I was fixed. But we have to realize these things and we have to change. You know, if I know something's wrong, we have to change it. Sorry, Dad, you couldn't look at what you went through and change it. If you're gonna have kids now, fucking change it, man. Be the start of good enabling. So your kid's future, your friend's future is way more promising than it would be with you holding back the information. Do like my fucking mom, bro. Flip the fucking screwdriver upside down and beat the screw until it works. Don't give up. Oh, so-and-so isn't going to be in this life. Oh, well. Who gives a fuck? You still have to take care of a child. Period. And my mom knew that, and my uncle knew that. Enablers. My uncle saw, hey, my nephew does not have a father figure. I'm going to give him this information. Whether it's right or wrong, I have to give him something. Give me something. And when my dad see the podcast, which he won't, because he doesn't even know what I do. Birds and the fucking bees. If the people in your life has yet to set up a fucking tent, send them fucking packing. Because when it's left at the end of the day to where your kids are gonna go, who has a building worthy enough for your fucking kids? Episode 10, gunshots, bang, bang, all that shit. Podcast is fucking lit. WM4T.TV, Will Mile for Toys, episode 10, bang, bang, follow, subscribe. WM4T.TV, bang, bang.
I do this for my culture, penny nickels in the sofa, mommy watching Oprah, daddy in the kitchen with the soda.
Okay, it's Will Model for Toys, it's not 3, buddy.